Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that you have everything you could ever want, and yet something feels off. Something is missing. You feel comfortable, safe, content, and yet that comfort is quietly killing your potential. Yes, comfort is the enemy of greatness. It is the silent assassin of dreams, the invisible cage that keeps you from achieving your true potential. The very thing that makes life easy is the thing that stops you from growing. And today, I want to show you why stepping out of your comfort zone isn't just an option. It's a necessity if you want to live a life that matters. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to fall into routines? You wake up, follow the same habits, eat the same meals, scroll through the same feeds, and convince yourself that you are living your best life. But inside, a small voice whispers that you are capable of more. That voice is your potential, trying to break free. But comfort shouts louder. Comfort tells you, stay here, it's safe, don't risk it. And so, most people stay. They stay in jobs they tolerate, relationships that drain them, and lifestyles that are mediocre. They trade dreams for ease. They trade growth for predictability. And while the world moves forward, they remain stagnant, wondering why life feels smaller than they imagined. But here's the truth. Comfort is deceptive. It doesn't just make you feel safe. It traps you. It disguises fear as security, laziness as peace, and mediocrity as contentment. And if you are not careful, years can pass without realizing that your comfort has become a prison. The people who achieve greatness, the ones whose names we remember, never chose comfort. They chose discomfort. They chased challenge. They leaned into the things that made them nervous, anxious, and afraid. They embraced the unknown and walked paths that others avoided. And that choice, that willingness to be uncomfortable, is exactly what made them extraordinary. Think about it. Every major success story is rooted in discomfort. The inventor who worked nights on a machine no one believed in. The athlete who trained while others slept. The entrepreneur who risked everything, faced rejection after rejection, and still kept going. They weren't safe. They weren't comfortable. They were alive. They were growing. When you live in comfort, your growth is optional. But when you step into discomfort, growth becomes inevitable. Every moment of challenge, every ounce of effort beyond what feels easy, stretches you. It pushes your limits. It expands what you thought was possible. And that expansion, that discomfort, is exactly where greatness is born. You might think you need motivation, a push, or the perfect moment to start. But the truth is, the perfect moment never comes. Waiting for comfort to disappear is waiting forever. You don't wait for fear to vanish. You act despite it. You step forward when it's uncomfortable. You embrace the uncertainty and make it your playground. Imagine your life 10 years from now if you continue choosing comfort. The same routines, the same excuses, the same easy choices. Now imagine the alternative, a life where you take the risks, face the challenges, and stretch beyond what seems possible. One life is safe, predictable, and forgettable. The other is hard, uncertain, and unforgettable. Which life do you want? Every time you resist the easy path, you create strength. Every time you choose effort over ease, you build resilience. Every time you endure discomfort, you teach yourself that you are capable of more than you believed. Comfort is temporary. Greatness lasts. Comfort will whisper that you are fine as you are, that you are enough as you are. But ask yourself, do you want to be enough? Or do you want to be legendary? Let's talk about fear. Fear is the companion of discomfort. It shows up every time you try something new, take a risk, or chase a dream. Fear tells you to stay in line, to follow the crowd, to choose safety. But fear is a sign that you are on the right path. Fear means growth. Fear means that what you are doing matters. And when you act despite fear, you step into power that comfort could never give you. You see, comfort feels good, but it's hollow. It is the opposite of life. Life doesn't happen when you settle. Life happens when you push, when you struggle, when you fight for something bigger than yourself. Greatness is never convenient. It is never easy, and it is never comfortable. The price of comfort is always paid in lost potential, unfulfilled dreams, and quiet regret. The most successful people in the world are not people who avoided struggle. They are people who sought it out. They set goals that scared them. They worked harder than anyone else. They endured rejection, failure, criticism, and doubt. And every challenge they faced, every moment of discomfort, became a building block of their success. Ask yourself today, what would I do if I weren't afraid? What would I achieve if I weren't worried about comfort? What dreams would I chase if I didn't care about how easy or hard it would be? The truth is, those answers are waiting inside you. But they will never be realized if you stay comfortable. Comfort doesn't just steal your dreams. It dulls your ambition. It quiets your creativity. It numbs your hunger. And it whispers lies that convince you that safety is more important than growth. But growth is life. Challenge is life. Struggle is life. And comfort is death. Slowly, quietly, and invisibly. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to embrace discomfort. I want you to choose the hard path. I want you to wake up tomorrow and do one thing that scares you, that challenges you, that stretches you beyond what feels safe. Because every time you do, you step closer to your true potential. Every time you act despite fear, you grow. Every time you reject comfort, you build greatness. Remember this. Comfort is not your friend. Comfort is the silent enemy waiting patiently for you to settle, to stay small, to live less than you were born to live. But you have the power to resist it. You have the power to chase challenge, to embrace struggle, and to create a life that matters. And it starts with one step, one action beyond what feels easy. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait for fear to disappear. Do not wait for comfort to leave you alone. Step forward now. Lean into the hard. Chase the impossible. Risk failure. Embrace the unknown. And in doing so, you will discover something incredible. You will discover the greatness that has been inside you all along. Greatness is never comfortable. Success is never easy. And dreams are never safe. But if you choose discomfort, if you chase challenge, if you refuse to settle, you will live a life that others only dream of. You will rise above mediocrity. You will push past fear. You will break free from the cage of comfort and soar into the life you were always meant to live. The question is simple. Will you stay comfortable, or will you rise?